I'm Dub, joined now by Cheryl from the Fort St. John Chamber of Commerce and Stephen from School District 60. Good morning, Cheryl.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, Stephen.
Good morning, Deb.
Thanks to both of you for joining us. We're here to talk a bit about the Shop Local program and specifically the program that you guys have rolled out into schools recently, which was kind of part of the kind of plan all along. You got some funding from the government. This was kind of part of the Shop Local thing that you're kind of doing. Can you remind us a bit about the Shop Local kind of program you guys rolled out recently and why it's so important to start us off, Cheryl?
Yeah, for sure. We got some money from the federal government to, start promoting shopping local, encouraging businesses and consumers to get back out shopping, and needed to come up with a plan with what we wanted to do with those funds. So we decided to put together a really cool coupon book that the businesses could participate in that would benefit consumers and the businesses, and then in a roundabout way also the schools that we brought into it. And then to further that, we decided to go with a program within the schools and a presentation in the schools to help educate some of our youth about shopping local. So that's where it all started, and then we went from there.
Absolutely. And I think it's a fascinating program, and I want to talk to you about this a bit, Stephen, because of course, high schoolers and younger kids, already are consumers, maybe in a small way, but of course they grow into adults, they get jobs, they have money, they start spending that money on things, and they could be spending it locally, and they should be spending it locally. So it's very cool that you guys sort of partnered up to start, I guess, working on educating kids on the importance of shopping local from a young age.
Yeah, it was great. Cheryl approached me in the district around collaborating on this, and the component that was really exciting was the educational part. And so Cheryl connected with our staff and created a workshop, a bit of a lesson plan or seminar around shop local. And so they went into a few grade 7 classes around the district. And I was able to observe one of these activities. And in fact, Cheryl was even able to bring in local business owners as well,
Hmm.
just to kind of add to the authentic experience of that. And so, for example, they led an activity with the students around the life cycle of a dollar and what happens when you spend it locally versus online versus across the border. And it was really great to see how the kids were coming up with the implications and, talking about their shopping habits. And then to hear from a local business person around what it means to try and be successful locally. And then having the kids talk about the sort of sponsorships and benefits that come from shopping local and realizing, for example, what it means for our sports teams, for our not-for-profit organizations. So that was really great. And so those workshops are now completed. They went very well. And we now have a number of schools that are selling these coupon booklets that we can tell you more about.
Okay, very cool. I guess, Cheryl, the booklets, or I apologize, I don't remember who was going to talk about this, but the booklets themselves, can you tell us a bit about the sale of them and kind of, you had said they're kind of for the local businesses and sort of encouraging local businesses, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to mention also about doing the in-school presentations. One of the components of some of those presentations wasn't just 100% shop local, but really an awareness of the components that all different kinds of shopping decisions make,
Hmm.
and letting kids make those choices more informed, be it online shopping, be it local shopping, or be it cross-border shopping, big box shopping, and just really kind of playing out that scenario of how those dollars are spent, and really having a being able to balance those decisions. That's what we really wanted to convey to them, was there's different consequences that come with different choices. So that was sort of the messaging in the school. So yes, now our coupon books, and I have a couple here I can show you. Our
Beautiful.
coupon books have arrived, and these will benefit businesses to get people back into them. It will benefit the consumers who will get some discounts and some great savings by utilizing them. And it will benefit the school who's going to be distributing and doing the sales for that and putting some money back into that youth programming component of the schools. We're really excited about it, and the businesses were very supportive of getting on board. And so, yeah, we're excited about it.
That's wonderful. Are kids then, and I apologize if I misunderstood that, they're going to be selling these books then kind of like door to door at fundraisers and whatnot?
Yeah, so I can jump in there, Dub.
Sure.
And so, Cheryl provided, I think it was 20 boxes of coupon booklets, and we have them out at a number of schools. And the great thing is that the cost of these coupon booklets is $10. 100% of that cost or fee goes back to the schools, and there's all kinds of discounts for people who buy them. So the schools themselves can decide how to sell them, or whether it's a specific event or sending them home with the kids to sell. But I'm just going to let you know which schools currently have them and where the public can probably pick some up as well. And so that's Baldonnel, Burt Ambrose, Alwyn Holland, Ann Roberts Young, Margaret Ma Murray, Duncan Cran, 101, at the school board office here, and our district band program. So all of those schools and programs are selling those booklets as a fundraiser.
Fascinating. All right. Well, we'll have to keep our eye out for those and maybe find some if you're very interested in that. Before we go, though, Cheryl, you wanted to make sure that we talked a bit about the Shop Local Champion program as well.
Yes, well, we want the messaging, of course, of shopping local to continue beyond this project here. And so we're encouraging businesses to jump on board as a shop local champion. With that will be sort of a marketing package, a little bit of signage they can put in their business. We've got some swag they can hand out to some customers, and some promotional and informational material that they can share with consumers as well. And so it's just to try and encourage the project to continue on after the life of this grant and this sort of project in a bubble. We want the messaging to carry on, so we've created this champion program. And if any businesses are interested, they can certainly contact the chamber and get in touch with us to be part of that.
All right. What's the best phone number to phone you out there, Cheryl, just for people listening?
Sure, 250-261-4486, and I can help them out.
Perfect.
And we'll utilize that into a little bit more, contests and a little bit more exposure for those champions as well for shopping local.
All right. Well, again, I can get in touch with the chamber for more information on that, and of course the Shop Local program. Keep an eye out for those coupon books. You'll be able to find them, and you can already find them, as Stephen said. And both of you, thanks so much for taking some time to talk to us about this today. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Great.
Deb.
No problem.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.